Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Today's October the 18th. I just wanted to talk about, not really about my fantasy team. I'm just going to deal with the point guards today. Uh, I'm going to be honest. If you can see in the thumbnail, I got 3 point guards that none of them are really traditional point guards, right? They're expected to do other things, whether it's scoring or defending. So, you know, I would to be honest, to keep a long story short, I feel like I didn't do so well in terms of drafting point guards this year. Plus, I didn't plan it out. A lot of people do mock drafts and try to figure out how they're going to put their team together. I think mine was pretty unorganized, right? I'm gonna have to really get more on top of things next year. Plus, I only got one team this year. I'm only in one league. I used to do like two or three. I want to focus on the players that I got. I might do that moving forward. It's hard to do because I like doing different teams, like having different types of teams. But I moving forward, I'd rather just have one team, focus on the players on my team, just like in real life. If you're the coach more than one team, it's kind of complicated. But when you focus on the players you got, you could you can more pay attention to what's going on and respond to certain things or whatever. But whatever. So let's start with Tyler Hero. Okay. Terry, he's gonna be playing with Terry Rozier. Both of them not really your traditional point guard. Rozier played the two in Charlotte. So you know, they're not traditional point guards. Looking at the stats though, let me see, 2023, 24. Tyler Hero did average 4.5 assists last year, which is not bad. Um, Anywhere around four. If you have a point guard on your team that's averaging anywhere around maybe 5 assists, is pretty good. Point 0.7 steals, it's not bad. Where am I gonna be strong with? Where's Tyler Hero gonna give me an upside? His shooting, his 3 point shooting, 39.6% last year. Maybe if he could keep that around there, maybe even a little bit better. I think he was shooting. He might shoot more. So hopefully we could get some 3 pointers. But again, if he's gonna be primary ball handler, like distributing and all that, then he's gonna have to balance the two. It's a risk though. Like I said, I'm not happy because I don't have a. What you'll see, you could see, I don't have a traditional point guard. So I have 3 point guards. I got Tyler Hero, Emmanuel Quickly, and Jalen Suggs. Right out of the three, I'd probably say Emmanuel Quickly is playing the more traditional point guard role this year out of the 3 point guards. And who is the most suited for the two guard? I'd say that's Tyler Hero. He's more suited for scoring. So if there's anything I want to see Tyler Hero do this year, last year he was at 20.8 points a game. If this year he could bump that up to maybe 23, 24 points a game, I'm going to be getting a lot of 3 pointers. I'm going to hopefully be getting. Last year he shot 87.2 from the free throw line. Maybe that could get bumped up a little bit. So, nope, sorry, that's not correct. Last year he shot 85.6% from the free throw line. Um, 5 rebounds, that's pretty good for your point guard, right? I think my team's going to be heavy on rebounds. You'll see I'm heavy center. My first pick was Embiid, so I had to put a lot of centers on my team to back up Embiid for the fact that he won't be playing a lot of games this season. We'll get into that when we do the centers, but it's kind of tough that Embiid, like I said, I was unorganized when it came down to the come down and at the pick Embiid was available. I just said, you know what, you got to take him. So we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that when we get to the centers. But with Tyler Hero being one of my point guards, and I was because I'm gonna do a shooting guard next. I'm gonna do a shooting guard live next. I was thinking to put Tyler Hero on my shooting guard list, but I can't afford that. My point guard uh, lineup is so thin that I need him on my point guard, especially What was that? 4.5 assists last year. I need those assists, right? So yeah. So free throws. He was only getting about 2 free throws a game, 2 to 3 free throws a game. This looks like 3 pointers. He's getting maybe I think 3 to 7 or 3 to 8 3 pointers a game. Shooting about 7 to 17 shots. Uh, we want to see the scoring definitely go up because he's going to be my scoring point guard, and I'm going to get rebounds out of him. I'm going to get assists out of him. So yeah, not it's still good. It's still a good thing. I like Tyler Hero. I think he's going to give me a lot of numbers in terms of points, rebounds, and assists, like spread out. So that's not bad, right? So we'll move on to the next point guard that I got, Jalen Suggs. Let me pull him up so I could take a look at his numbers. Jalen Suggs, another guy who, in my opinion, honestly, I think Tyler Hero, I'd be more comfortable Tyler Hero being my point guard than I would Jalen Suggs. I like Jalen Suggs at the 2. He's got good size on him. He's a good defender. Most of his attributes are fit for like a 2 guard, right? So last year he averaged 12.6 points a game, 3.1 rebounds, 2.7 assists. Free throw, shot about 75% from the free throw. That's not good. We want to see that go up, hopefully to about 80%, which I know that's a lot, maybe 78, 79%. That'd be good. Shot 33% from the 3-point and 42% field goal. So the numbers are not great. Assists, this is where I want to focus on. 2.7 assists. I don't expect that to go up. That's why this is gonna hurt me, right? This is gonna hurt me. Having Tyler Hero as one of my point guards, then Jalen Suggs, and quickly. I know Suggs, if he's gonna be point guard, his assists should go up to at least a good 4 or 5 assists, right? That's his job. So I hope that could go up. I need that to go up. I like the steals, 1.4 steals. Maybe that could go up a little bit too. But the thing that's going to be the strong area is going to probably be steals, points. He'll probably give me a few more points a game, maybe some more 3 points. He did shoot 30. Wait, I don't know why I said 33%. He shot 39.7% from the 3-point last year, which is pretty decent, and I expect that to get better. So what I want from Jalen Suggs is some scoring, some steals. Let me see what else. He's not really your fantasy, he's not really a fantasy stat player, but hopefully the steals could go up. The assists, I don't expect him to be a big assist guy, but if I could go up a couple more, that'd be great. That'll help me a little bit. The 3-point percentage and the 3-point shooting is good. Free throws kind of bad, especially for a point guard at 75.6% last year. I'm really hoping that could go up to about 78, 79% free throw shooting for a point guard, right? So it's tough. Like I said, my point guard position is weak. I'm going to keep it real. I'm just going to keep it real. And that leads me to the last guy and the most important guy, in my opinion, especially for me, Emmanuel Quickly here in Toronto. It's really going to lean on him. He's going to be carrying my team. That's what my intention was, because it wasn't my intent. I want to be strong in rebounds, assists, and points. But usually in this thing, you're going to have to sacrifice one. I hate that. But usually when I try to have all, I hurt my team. So I decided I want to be strong in points, rebounds, blocks, free throws, right? So that's how my team is constructed. So I know that I'm going to be weak in assists. I just know it. Okay. So looking at Emmanuel Quickly, actually pretty good in Toronto last year, 6.8 assists. That's really good. I'm going to need that. If that could get bumped up, I'm not expecting him to raise that, but if he could bump that up to maybe about 7.5 assists, I'd like that. 0.9 steals, if he could bump that up to maybe a 1.4, 1.5 steals, that'd be good for me too. 18 points a game. I expect that to go well over 20 points. Not well over, but maybe 21, 22 points a game for Emmanuel quickly at the least. Remember, he's a point guard, so you don't expect him to score out the gym. He has guys like Grady, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, if those guys are healthy. So he doesn't need to be scoring like 23, 25 to 30 points a game. It's not necessary. I'll expect him to have big games, though, big scoring games. But where I need him to be strong this year is going to be the assists, because he's going to carry my team in terms of assists, because he has the highest assists here. When I combine the assists, I think I'm getting what? About 5 from Hero. Let's see, 5 from Hero, around 7 from Quickly. So what's that? That's 12 assists, and then what? I'm getting like 2 or 3 from Shugs. So that's about 15 assists, which, like I said, is terrible, right? And point guards want to be strong in that area, but it's okay. Free throw shooting is pretty decent. He's 84%. That could get bumped up a little bit. I'd like that. 39%, 39.5 from the 3-point. That's pretty decent. I expect hopefully that could go up just a little bit. Field goal, 42.2%. That could definitely go up a little bit. But yeah, and he was taking about what 6 to 14 field goal, 6 to 14 shots a game. I expect that to go up. I expect him to take more shots. And yeah, so I got Emmanuel quickly pretty much carrying this team. I expect his numbers to look more like 20 points, bumped up from what? He had 18.6 last year. I expect that to get bumped up to around maybe 21 to 22 points a game. Assists maybe get bumped up from 6.8 assists last year, maybe up to about 7.2, 7.3. Not much of a bump, but rebounds 4.8%. All my point guards are decent rebounders, which is pretty good. So if you combine my rebounding point guards with my forwards and my centers, I'm gonna be strong in rebounds, which is pretty good. All right, so I do like that. All my point guards give me rebounds. They might be a little bit shy on the assist side, but I do get some quality from my point guards. They do other things. So I'm expecting to be, again, like I said, I want to be strong in the points, rebounds, free throw shooting, and I think it was field goal percentage. So yeah. All right. So I think that's about it. Yeah, the next one I'm gonna do is gonna be shooting guards. I probably only got a couple. I'm not gonna say who I got on my team. We'll wait till the video pops up and you'll see on the thumbnail. But yeah, these are my point guards that I got for this year. Kind of weak in terms of I don't have a traditional point guard, but I got point guards that can do some other things, especially rebound. So that's pretty good. So expect to see me come back at y'all probably a little bit later or tomorrow. I'm not 100% when yet, but shout out to Justin Danforth. I'll be coming back at y'all before you know it. All right. So y'all have a good day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.